lobby destroyed itself into smithereens again. But I mean, with this many drivers, it's probably, I mean, the internet's probably going to go out at some point. My internet went out really quickly, so it's probably my fault, but we'll never know. But yeah, we're looking forward to this Italian Grand Prix where it's going to be sunny. It's only going to be sunny. So no wet weather in the near future, hopefully. Wet weather would make the race a lot more entertaining, but at the same time, it's going to be probably very, very, very questionable. As we're waiting on one more driver, I believe Alien Buy-in is not in yet, so we're waiting for him. Hopefully he can get in soon. I'll try and invite him myself. Wait, I think I just saw him join. Yep, he's in. Kind of expected him to come in. As we are going to watch this amazing race, hopefully. I think everyone's in. So, the race should start soon. Thank you guys for watching this LSR race. Remember, LSR is free to, I mean, if it were not free to join, I'm pretty sure nobody would join the league race, the league. But like, it's free to play. Anyone can join basically. If you guys need a link, Discord link will be sent to you if you are interested to just talk or race. I mean, like, you can just talk or race. It's a great community, of course, and full of fun, fast, and clean drivers. I mean, hopefully we see some of that today. It will be hopefully a great race. Two drivers I'm looking at right now are going to be Alien and Yuki. Alien and Yuki did not finish very well. I mean, Yuki got kind of taken out from second place. He started on pole for the sprint race, and now he's starting 16th. Alien Buy-in is starting 10th, but had the fastest lap. So it'll be interesting to see if they can move their way up the field. The championship contenders are starting P2 and P3. Seawit should have won, but he had a penalty, and he is starting P3. And Stanley is starting P2 after Seawit's penalty, where he should have been starting P3. So, we'll see how the championship goes down, because if Seawit gets ahead of Stanley, Seawit will extend his championship lead. He's only leading the championship by 1 point to Stanley, and Stanley passes Seawit, he'll probably pass Seawit for the championship or tie. I mean, if the championship goes into a Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Abu Dhabi this year, I mean, that would be pretty entertaining too, but hopefully, I mean, it'd be a pretty great last round if the championship was tied. It looks a little bit overcast in the pit lane, but off to the left you can see it's pretty sunny. I mean, it was just like the sprint race and qualifying, full sun. Should be a great race, hopefully, for all the drivers involved. And we'll see how it goes. As it's going to start in 22 seconds with the formation lap. I mean, if we don't actually, hopefully there is a formation lap, because sometimes people forget formation laps on the lobby settings. But like, I trust Broomhandle, because I mean, he's the leader of the server, so he probably remember formation lap. Waiting for players. We love that spinning circle that says waiting for players. If there's another lobby crash, I'm gonna cry. And, yep. Please, work. Oh, there you go. Formation lap, here we go. Here's a rundown of the grid for you. McChicken starts on pole position, followed by Seawit. Oh, Seawit is ahead of Stanley. Seawit, Stanley, Marius Daniel. Marius Daniel changed teams. He should be in a Ferrari, but we're not gonna talk about that, I guess. Godfather in P5, Blend Machine in 6th, Broom Handle in 7th, Apex Finley in 8th, Perry the Dog in 9th, Alien Bayan in 10th, Robin FR in 11th, But Fedora in 12th. Awesome Gumball, he keeps on getting disqualified from the formation lap. He probably keeps on getting hit or there's lag involved. Ikatsuki in 14th, Zuti in 15th, and Fireball, who's new to the lobby. I don't think I've seen him yet, so it'd be interesting to see how somebody is hitting their road signs. But so Gumball said that Robin is everywhere on the track, which is probably true because I mean he was ghosted from the lobby. Oh my goodness, he's absolutely lagging. Oh my goodness, he is lagging. Oh, and he has hit someone else. No, it's just lag. Look at him. He's just like a it looks like he's torpedoing all over the track as we're waiting for all the drive. The bad thing about this is that Awesome Gumball will have very, very cold tires coming into turn 1. So, and everyone else will have warm tires, so he might lock up. And you can see the weaving fest that is taking place here for all the drivers ahead of Zuti. Everyone else is weaving in. Oh my goodness, if everyone gets disqualified because of stinking contact, that's not good. So Marius Daniel, not to be confused, he should be in a Ferrari, I believe. I'm going to take a look at the driver stuff to see what team he should be on, because I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's. I don't think he's on a team. I think he's a reserve. Yeah, he might be a reserve or he replaced someone. I don't remember. But anyway, we're gonna watch this amazing race. Hopefully, it will go down to a great finish. Hopefully everyone can finish correctly. Please, where are the lights? And we're gonna see. Wait, where are the lights? I can't see them. It's glitched. I can't see anything. Oh, 5 lights. It's lights out, and away we go, and Seawick gets a fantastic start, and he's already alongside McChicken, and it's going to be 3 wide into turn 1, Stanley might join this 3 wide, it's 3 wide into turn 1 for the top 3, and McChicken stays out in front, but Seawick and Stanley are fighting into turn 2, and Broom Handles may have an insane amount of positions. I think he cut the corner. Oh, and someone has gone off. I can't see what happened. It looked like some people had some crashing. I can't tell. But into turn number 4, it's Seawit and Stanley fighting. It's the first Lesbo. Don't go down the inside there. Oh, and he does. Stanley gets the move done. What a move from Stanley. As Seawit in P3, McChicken leads off by 7/10. It looks like Stanley is under-fueled a ton. As you can see, the fuel bar is gone. It's yellow. But Broom Handle all the way back down to 8th. Does anyone have any penalties? I hope not. Position change. Stanley moved up 1, Stewart down 1, Marius Daniel in 4th, Alien Bayan in 5th. Alien Bayan, what a start. He's already up for 5th from 10th. Ikatsuki already up to 6th from 14th. Broom Handle's gone past Awesome Gumball, and Awesome Gumball won't fight that. It looked like he had front wing damage for a second. But out in front, McChicken sets the fastest lap of a 1:25.8. And Broomhandle will be a little bit under pressure, but let's take a look at the top 3. Seaweight a little too far back to going for a move on Stanley. But behind, Broomhandle is being under pressure by an Awesome Gumball. Awesome Gumball trying to keep it around the outside. He does. It's going to be great racing through the Curva Grande. They're going to go into the Del Russian chicane as Perry the Dog is going to join this fight too. And Broomhandle has lost 2 positions in the space of 2 corners. It's not ideal for him at all. As we go on board with Perry the Dog, and he's right behind Awesome Gumball now. As Broomhandle loses another position from Butt Fedora. Does he have damage? I wonder. No, he does not. He just... I think it's good to keep it cautious, but... Oh, and Butt Fedora is spun at the second Lesmo. So many mistakes have been made there all week long. And there's another mistake to add to the list. I mean, that chicane is so bad at some... Like, especially in the first few laps. As Apex Finley is now right behind Broomhandle. Will Broomhandle be passed again? Let's take a look. Does anyone have penalties? No penalties. So it looks like half the grid has gone for medium. Oh, Seawit is on mediums. That's why he might be able to go slower. Elliot Biden on mediums too. McChicken says fast lap at 1:23.0. Broomhandle on stop. Perry the Dog on mediums. Apex and Godfather both on mediums as well. Blinn is on mediums. And Fireball's on mediums too, and oh, Apex a little too far back to go for a move. I'm looking at the map and seeing any other battles. Ikatsuki's right on the back of Ellie and Bayan. This is into the Del Rossi chicane. Ellie and Bayan on mediums will maybe not want to fight this against Ikatsuki, who gets past and up into 5th place from 14th on the grid. I mean, he did take pole. Butt Fedora and Fireball into the pits. Butt Fedora going for the hard tire. Not the greatest decision in my opinion. I went for the hard tire yesterday and it didn't pay off. We're looking at Seawit has DRS on Stanley. As Stanley does not have DRS for whatever reason. And we're looking down farther down the grid. Apex maybe going for a move on Broom. No, Broom is right behind Perry though. It's actually getting really close out in front. Top 3 separated by about 1.1 seconds. As McChicken gets a little bit wide out of Parabolica than he probably would have wanted. As Stanley might get a great run. He'll have DRS this time around. Will he go? Ikatsuki with a 1:22.9 sets the fastest lap of the race. Will he go for a move? Way too far back for a move. The top 3 are separated by 9/10. That's insanely close. Broomhandle has gone past Perry the Dog. Will he keep the lead? Will he keep the place? No, Perry the Dog has come back. He's going to shove him wide. Maybe no. As Apex is going to is loving this because he is now right side by side with Broomhandle, and they'll go through the Curva Grande, and Apex will take 9th place. It looks like. Will he go for the move on Perry the Dog as well? No. Too far back for that too. As we see Ellie and Bayan get past Ikatsuki again. Interesting. So, Ellie and Bayan in 5th place now. Passing Ikatsuki. What will happen now? As Ikatsuki, maybe it was strategic, gets DRS and will pass Ellie and Bayan without any issue. And will move himself up into 5th place. What will Broomhandle do? In response to Finley? Nothing. He's too far back, unfortunately for him. What will happen out in the front? Oh, top 3 separated by a second now, as Stanley's a little bit closer than last time to McChicken. He's 3/10. He'll go for a move, definitely. He has DRS. He's using overtake. He'll maybe go for a move into turn 1. He has slipstream. He's right alongside McChicken, and he's going around the outside. Will he make the move? Stick? Yes, he. Oh, it's close. As Shewick will get into the battle 2, and it's going to be all 3 of them, including Marius Daniel. Daniel's right behind too. Well, oh, Seaway and Stanley are going side by side into Della Rosia. They're a little too far back to go side by side. But what's going on with Apex? Apex got past Perry. It's 3 drivers all close together. Broom is out of the points, unfortunately for him. I feel quite bad. But the top 3 are separated by like nothing. As, oh, McChicken got past. What happened to McChicken? He got passed by all three of them. I didn't see what happened, but he got passed by Stanley Seaway and Marius Daniel. Oh, and McChicken's off. He's out of the race. He spun at Ascari. That is not good at all. And he is out of the race. And there's another crash. Wait. Yeah, there is. Fireball has yellow flags in Sector 2, it looked like for a second. But there's no safety car, interestingly enough. As Alien Bine might maybe go for a move in the turn. Marius Daniel, oh, it's 3 wide for the leaders! Oh, and, it looks like Daniel lost front wing, or someone lost front wing. Who lost front wing? It looks like someone lost their end plate, but it looked like Daniel, but I don't think Daniel lost, it doesn't show it on the screen. But we're looking, oh, I thought someone was off the track in this turn 1, but he just went wide. It just looked really bad on my screen. As Seawit and Stanley are all going to fight. Into Ascari. Let's see what Seawit can do. He's going to have DRS. He is leading the championship by 1 point. Will he go for the move into Ascari? That is not the move that I would want to do for the championship leaders. He lifts off. Good choice, good choice. Save it for the main straight. I would go for that too. As we look behind, Alien Bine and Ikasuki still... Alien Bine is flying. He's on mediums and he's keeping up with Ikasuki. And Yuki is fast too. And here we go. This is what we're going to all be looking for. As Zuti gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. We'll see what go for a move into turn 1. He'll have some DRS. He's getting out of the slipstream, interestingly enough. Will he go for a move into turn 1? Will he go for it? No, he won't send it, but Stanley might have gone really deep. No. Great defending for Stanley. As Ikasuki goes a little bit wide, along with Alien Bine behind. Oh, Godfather has gotten past Awesome Gumball. Good move. Apex Finley's right behind the pair. Oh, Apex Finley is now right behind Godfather. Wait, up in front, it's about a 10th. Apex Finley right behind Godfather XPN. Here they go, into the Della Raggia chicane. We can't see what's going on. We've been strolled. Oh, and Godfather has hit the launch pad of Italy. And has absolutely slammed his floor. As Seaway will go for a move, maybe into Ascari. Will he go for it? No, he won't. He's going to lift off again, I believe. Yep, Sector 2. It looks like Robin has made a mistake or something. As we see right in front of us, in front of Blinn, Godfather and Broom fighting into Ascari as Godfather goes really deep and stays ahead, but Broom will have a great exit, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Broom right behind. But what I'm interested in is the leaders. What will Seawit do in the turn 1? He keeps on getting out of the slipstream. This is what I'm confused about. Will he go for it into turn 1? He lifts off. I don't think he wants to risk it. As there's a yellow flag in Sector 1, it's Butt Fedora. And looking down the rest of the grid, Broom Handle and Blend Machine and Godfather all going at it. Will Broom go for a move? No, but will Blend go really deep? No. Blend takes 2 places. But will Broom have a great... Robin FR sets the fastest lap with 120.6. Broom might go for it into the Della Raggia chicane. Will he go for it? No, he won't. That's the smart idea. And, oh, Siwa is really, really close to Stanley. Stanley made a mistake into the second Lesmo. As Stanley is going to get passed, maybe by Marius Daniel. We'll see about that, but these top 3 are putting on a show for us. As Broom Handle is right behind Blue Machine. Will he go for the move? He might into Ascari. No, he won't, as Blinn stays ahead. But let's see what's going on out front. Seawit, 1/10 behind. Yellow flags. Godfather spun or something. Yeah, he's lost his front wing. That's not ideal. He spun at Ascari. Will Seawit go for it this time? Yes, he will. He has slipstream DRS. He's going for it into turn 1. And he gets the move done on Stanley. The 2 championship rivals. fighting hard. As Marius Daniel is looking forward to join this battle possibly. As Ikos Yuki is 1.7 behind. Alien Buying behind. I mean, awesome gumball. Maybe go for Mulan. 8 on Alien Buying. No, he's too far back. But Broom is oh, Seaway has gone past. Oh wait, yeah, Seaway got passed by Stanley. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Awesome gumball's out. He must have made contact with the Alfa Romeo of Alien Buying, or maybe he spawned on his own, or maybe it's a safety car. So everyone on softs will be guaranteed a free pit stop. Stanley is going to be very happy about this. The drivers who probably won't be are Seawit, Alien Buying, Apex, and Blinn. But anyone who's on that soft compound tire has been basically gifted a free pit stop. I mean, it's probably going to be great. It's everyone who's on softs is going to get that free pit stop, which might change strategies for as we watch Stanley and see if he comes in. Yep, no brainer for him. We'll see what coming to. Everyone's coming in. Interesting. Everyone on mediums too. Oh wait, Alien Bind's coming in. Everyone on mediums is coming in. I mean, it's not a bad strategy call, but you kind of wasted your. You shouldn't have started on mediums then, as it's a pit lane battle up in front. Alien Bind is pitting. Everyone's in. See what Ghost opts for the hard tires. Now, yesterday when I used the hard tires this early in the race, there's another safety car, and that screwed over my strategy. So, could this screw over Seawit's strategy? Or will there not be another safety car? As Alien Bind, Apex Finley, and Blinn all opt for the soft compound tires. I mean, so that's probably a guaranteed 2-stop, because there's no way softs will last 17 laps. I mean, that's an insane amount of time for softs to last. But we see Zuti is the only one with a penalty. And that's, let's see, I mean, intervals at this point don't matter. But let's see the penalties, 3 seconds for Zuti. Everyone has had 1 stop. Let's take a look at all these position gains. Stanley has moved up 2. Seawit stays where he was. Marius has moved up 1. Ikos Yuki will be glad to be in the pack now because everyone's bunched up. He's moved up 10. Elliot Byan has moved up 5. Apex Finley has moved up 2. Blinn and Broom have moved down 1. Zuti has moved up 6. Perry the Dog has moved down 1. Godfather has moved down 6. Robin has moved down 1. Fireball has moved up 3. And Butt Fedora has moved up 2. And of course, unfortunately for Mick Chicken, ending his race early. Unfortunately. And what Awesome Gumball said is dirty air restricts him from turning in at 50 miles per hour. That is... yeah, I mean, dirty air is pretty bad at most circuits. But this one, I feel like is pretty... well, let's take a little bit of a break, shall we? This race has been pretty chaotic so far. But it could get more crazy now. Let's see, the people who have gone for hearts are Seawit, Godfather, Robin, and Fireball. Interesting to see where they finish, as Stanley, Marius, Yuki, Broom, Zuti, and Butt Fedora all opted for the mediums. And Perry, Blinn, Apex, and Alien have all opted for the softs. I mean, I think Alien might have a shot now. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if softs will make it to the end, which they probably won't. But like, you know, if they somehow do, he'll be in a very good position. But yeah, someone in the chat said Yuki on a charge, and indeed he is. I mean, he's in 4th, starting from 14th. I mean, if that isn't a charge, then I don't know what is. But this safety car is probably going to be in this lap or next lap. We'll be back to racing again. I believe it's in next lap. Yeah, because it would have already said it, I think. Yeah. So, let's wait one more lap for racing. But until then, if you guys are enjoying the content of LSR, be sure to like and subscribe for the content on the weekends for Group 1 and Group 2. Oh, it's actually in this lap. It was a very late call for the safety car in. Oh, it's because the driver at the back, front door, caught up at the last second. As Stanley goes now, and let's see what happens as Marius Daniels already being passed by Yuki. But let's see what happens up in front as Ellie and Bayan is right behind both of them. What will happen in turn 1? Nothing so far. Marius Daniel has been passed by Yuki, but that's about it. As Zuti has gotten past Broom, but there's another yellow flag. What happened there? Oh, Perry. It's actually chaos as Apex, it looked like, but Fedora, Robin, and Fireball all went through the chicane. As Elliot Biden has lost positions to Perry, and Zuti is on a charge now. He's made up quite a few positions in the early parts of this and at the end of the safety car, but we're on board with Zuti now. See what he does as Perry the dog is right behind him. Will he go for a move into Ascari? That would be the question. As we head into Ascari, it's going to be side by side, but they don't do it completely because that's risky. But he's going to get a fantastic exit on Zuti. Will Zuti stay ahead? I don't think so because, I mean, he used a lot of his battery. But Elliot Bayan moved down a few positions. Up in front, Seawitt, 1/10 behind his championship rival Stanley. This is for the lead. Will he go for the move? He's going for it. No, he backs out at the last second. It's interesting. Elliot Bayan right on the back of Perry Dog gets past Zuti. Zuti lost a few positions. Broomhandle gained a position. Yellow flags in Sector 1. What happened there? Looks like Robin went wide or something to that extent. Apex going for a move with his teammate Zuti. Will they collide? And we have teammates crashing? Oh, they did collide a little bit, but they kept it clean enough. None of them have damage. So, we're looking back up at front at Seawitt in second place, right behind his championship rival. He's on the hard tires. If there's no more safety cars, he can win. I feel like the mediums could make it to the end, but the hards will be much better at the end. As Elliot Bayan right behind Perry the dog. Let's go on board with him. The Alfa Romeo driver is right behind Perry. He won't be going for a move into Parabolica, there's no doubt about that. As we go back on board with Seawitt, maybe going for a move on Stanley as DRS is enabled at the end of this lap. At this lap. And he might go for a move. No, I don't think he will. No, he won't. As Elliot Bayan has gotten past Perry, but will Perry, he brakes really, really late. Great braking. As Seawitt lost 3 positions, what happened there? He might have gone for the move too late and got hit by Stanley. As he's down to 4th, Ekos Yuki in 2nd, Blend Machine in 3rd. Stanley retains his lead. As Seawitt gets past Blend Machine again. Seawitt just lost 3 positions. That's not ideal at all. I mean, hopefully he can move his way back up. But now Ekos Yuki might have a go at Stanley. He's up in the 2nd place. He could fight for the lead here. That would be great for him. As Blend Machine has gone past Seawitt again, as Elliot Bayan right behind Marius. Apex has gotten a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits for multiple warnings. Elliot Bayan maybe a move again. As Broom and Zuti has gone off the track. maybe crap spitting at Ascari. I don't think Broom had anything to do with that. As we go on board with Ellie and Bayan right behind Marius Daniel. As Seaway is right behind Blend Machine. It's going to be great racing. It's all four of them for third through sixth, as Seaway gets past Blend Machine and Marius Daniel stays ahead of Elian. But for how much longer will that order stay? As Elian Bayan stays. Oh, Robin FR with a fast lap of 1:19.7. He's flying on the. Wait, that can't be right. It might be a glitch. But that's insanely fast on hards. Or take a look. I don't think so. I think it's glitch. But we're going back to this battle as Perry the dog is right on the back of Ellie and Bayan. It's three people. Oh, Stanley has a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. That's not what he wants. Ellie and Bayan. Oh, Ellie and Bayan's out! He was in the dirty air and it looks like he spun at the end of Ascari. That's a safety car, no doubt. As Broom, as everyone moves up one position, he was behind Elian, and hopefully we'll see what happened shortly as everyone's in the pits. Did someone just get a penalty for speeding the pit lane? Stanley did. Stanley got a 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane. As Ikos Yuki stays out. Interesting. Well, all that was happening, Seaway is pitted for soft tires. Now, I would stay on soft tires too. I would go on soft tires because there's only 11 laps, and I think someone kept their soft tires on for 11 laps. But Ellie and Bayan, that can't be good for him. On the topic of Constructors Championship, I don't know. Ellie and Bayan says yeah, I mean, I think he spun. Let's see. Looking at the standings. Wrong. That's Group 2. Red Bull are doing pretty well, 3rd and 10th right now. I mean, Robin could make it to the end of hards. He just needs to keep everyone else behind. But Broom could move his way up the field if he has the pace to. AlphaTauri picking up like a few points from Apex. McLaren are gonna definitely be past Haas unless they both crash out. There's only one driver for Haas. Ooh! Did Yuki just hit the safety car? I think he just did. Let's take a look at his front wing. I think he ghosted, but I think he got erased or an incident with the safety car. Oh my goodness, look at all these track limit warnings. No, it looked like it for a second. As Godfather and the Robin are on the hard compound tires, it'd be interesting to see. Can they keep everyone on softs behind? What is going on back here? You can't overtake on their safety car. Maybe it's a glitch, but we never know. But yeah, unfortunately for Stanley, he's all the way down to the 4th now. Oh, well, he is the after everyone pits again, he'll probably. Actually, I don't think anyone else will pit, but it looks like he'll have some pace and maybe move himself back up to the podium positions. But he has 8 seconds of penalties for him. Apex and Zuti are the only other people. The 2 AlphaTauris are the only other people to have penalties of 3 seconds for exceeding track limits. But yeah, I feel like Ferrari will get some decent points. I mean, it's only Stanley, so, I mean, not the best, but couldn't ask for much more. Williams, they're doing pretty well. I mean, I think they're 2nd and 7th. So they could pick up quite a few points and maybe pass Ferrari, the constructors. Aston Martin, yeah, it's only Seawit, so again, safety cars in at the end of this lap. It's good. McLaren's gonna pass Haas probably. Alfa Romeo might. No, Elliott Meyer was the only Alfa Romeo, unfortunately. As we're going to take a look at our race leader, Ikasuki. Here's the thing. Will Ikasuki stay ahead? He probably will, but those medium tires might wear out. They're 6 laps old. It's Robin FR has dropped like 8 positions for whatever reason. When will Ikasuki go? Will he go early or will he go late? He's going now. Wait, no, he's not going now. It looked like he was. Now he is. He's accelerating as everyone behind him. It's complete madness right there. Everyone's slipstreaming each other as Stanley Siwoo and Blend Machine are all fighting it out. It's going to be Siwoo in. Siwoo in. Oh, Stanley, the championship rivals have hit each other. As Stanley's got shoved a little bit wide. There's a penalty. It's another safety car, I think. What has just happened? All I know is that Broomhandle got a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. I think someone else did too. Yeah. Ramen FR has left the session. Fireball just got a 5-second time penalty for ignoring a yellow flag too. What happened? Oh, it was like a VSC, but it wasn't. Anyway, we're back to racing again. Seawit is in 2nd now. Stanley in 3rd. Godfather in 4th. Ikasuki in 1st with a healthy lead. Blend Machine in 4th. Godfather 6th. 5th for Marius Daniel. Apex in 6th. Perry 7th. Broomhandle 8th. Godfather's in 9th. And he's pitting. Does he have damage to his car? That's what I want to know. But out in front, it's like an absolute slipstream fest. As Perry the Dog and Apex went side by side for a split moment there, and then they both backed out. As Apex is right on the back of Marius, and will he go for a move into the Delaroche chicane? I think he might. Oh, he might. He is. He's going for a move down the inside. Oh, that is really, really tight. Will he go? Will he stay ahead? They're going side by side through the first Lesbo. That's not going to end well. Oh, he did end well. Huh. You can't go side by side there, apparently. Oh, but none of them got a very good exit. As Seawit is flying, he's right behind Yuki. 6/10. I mean, he is on the faster tires, so his 2 lap softs versus Yuki's 8-lap hard, mediums. Yellow flag in sector 1. That is but Fedora. He spun or something. But we're going back to the leaders. Let's see what happens into turn 1. We're on board with Seawit. Will he go for a move into turn 1? DRS is enabled this lap. Will he go for it? Oops, wrong camera. He's going to stay behind for now. But further down the field, we saw Perry and Apex maybe fighting. Yep. They're right on each other's tails. As Seawit's right behind Yuki. Will he go for a move into the Delaroche chicane? Around the outside is risky. Will he go for it? Oh, and Yuki has given him no space. It didn't look like there was much space given. So he backs out of that one. Seawit does. Nor to stay in this race probably, because he would have to take to the runoff and maybe lose the best. But he's right behind now. He has so much more grip on those soft compound tires. He's going to have DRS. He's going to use overtake. Will he go for a move into Iscari? As Yuki has no defense for that, unfortunately for him. Stanley's right behind the duo right there. As, whoa, Siwit and Yuki went extremely wide out of Ascari. That was extremely wide. I didn't expect them to go that far wide. As here comes the top three, separated by 7/10. Here they go. From the last corner of Parabolica. Here comes Stanley on Ikos Yuki. Yuki has DRS on Siwit, but Siwit's way out in front. Will Stanley go for a move into turn 1? He thought about it, but there's a little too far back. Harry the dog is right behind Apex. Broom handle. What is everyone's penalties like? Oh, Stanley, again, Stanley might drop farther back than he wants to. 8 seconds. Apex and Zuti both have 3. But we're going to go back up to the front of the pack with the leaders. Here's Siwit. As Perry the dog has picked up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, which is exceeding track limits. As Siwit is right ahead of Yuki. Yuki's 6/10 behind. A further 6/10 is Stanley. As everyone in the top 7 are separated, not by much. Let's see the interval. Everyone in the top 7 is separated by 3.8 seconds. It's literally a slipstream fest. Everyone is so close to each other, it's actually insane. As here they go. Down the main straight, Siwit. I think it's C-Swit, but I'm just going to call him Siwit because that's easier to pronounce. As Stanley he's a little way too far back. So yellow flag in sector 2, that's Fedora. What's going on up here? But Fedora has lost it, I believe, again. Perry the dog, it's just a slipstream fest for the top 7. Yuki right behind C-Swit. I bet, so Yuki joined just yesterday this league actually, as Zuti is spawned I believe, at turn 1. But I bet next season that it will be a great championship fight between C-Swit and Ikos Yuki. I mean, both really fast, and they're both great drivers, in my experience. As Stanley, a little far back, as C-Swit has got a 3-second time penalty. This is going to change the face of the race for him. That is not good for him. That is going to drop him, if he doesn't get this gap up, that's going to drop him all the way down to 5th. And Stanley's got him past Ikos Yuki. But was that strategic from Yuki? As we ride on board with him, he'll have DRS, but he doesn't have much battery left. Well, Stanley has plenty of battery. Running on board with Ikos Yuki, he's way too far back. I don't think, I made a mistake. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But, these things happen, unfortunately. That you think that you have more battery than enough. Marius Daniels just easing along, He has plenty of battery left. He's in 5th. He's done a pretty good job. I don't remember where he started, but he's done a pretty good job. As Stanley is really far back, actually, from C-Swit. We'll see stay ahead. That's the question. Now, he'll still be in 5th. As Ikos Yuki, it's a 3-second time penalty. It's a yellow flag. In Sector 1, it was Godfather, I believe, again. No, it was Godfather. He might have made contact with Zuti, but the top 3 all have penalties. C-Swit has a 3-second time penalty, Stanley has an 8-second time penalty, and Yuki has a 3-second time penalty. So that means if Blend Machine just keeps it clean and stays with all of them, or Marius Daniels stays with all of them, then they could be really good. They could be in a really high position. They could be in P1 and P2 if they could just stay ahead. Like, they could just stay where they're at. They don't get any penalties, they could just dominate, basically. As Ikos Yuki's right behind Stanley, but a little far back. Blade Machine is behind Yuki. It's all three of them are really close together. As Seaswit is starting to move the gap up quite a bit. The gap, he'll still be in P5. Blade Machine has, oh no, that's not good. Blade Machine has a 3-second time penalty. So right now, if Marius Daniel doesn't get any penalties, he'll win. Because he's 2.9 behind, and everyone in front of him is at least 3 seconds. Unless some people get them removed, but he'll win on track. A little, well, not win on track, but win on penalties if none of them get them removed. But it'd be interesting to see if he gets a penalty or not. But Godfather has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well. Many people, everyone except for Marius Daniel, Bud Fedora, and Robin, all have penalties as Apex Finley has spun it at Parabolica. He might have had contact with Perry. It's too late to check now, unfortunately. But we're checking it out as Ikazuki right behind Stanley barely touches him on the back. Marius is looking very solid right now. I mean, he finished 3rd in the sprint race, which is fantastic for him. He's a reserve driver. I mean, he's doing fantastic right now. So if we look at the gap now, he's now 3.1 behind Seaswit. So he could, right now he's looking at a possible P2. Seaswit has pulled the gap out to Stanley, the championship leader. Yellow flag, sector 3. Oh, I thought that was Seaswit, and I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. As Ikazuki right behind Stanley, they're pushing the limit. Yellow flag, it's Buffador. Will he hit? He won't hit anyone good. Actually, I think it's ghosting on, so. As Seaswit, gap is 1.8 seconds. As Yuki will maybe go for a move, as I just saw Stanley glitch a little bit. But here we go, on board with Ikazuki. Will he go for a move into turn 1? He might. He has slipstream DRS and overtake. Will he go for the move around the outside? One more lap left of this race. He's going around the outside and down the inside in turn 2. As we watch go more with Stanley, it's side by side through the Turbo Grande. It's going to be Charles Leclerc versus stinking Lewis Hamilton, except the other way around because Yuki's on the... Wait, no, it's actually going to be... No, I was about to say. As Yuki brakes really early, which is smart because... Oh, Yuki almost lost it. That was very, very close to losing the car. As Blade Machine is right behind. As the gap... So Seawit basically just got rid of his penalty. He has a 3-second gap to Stanley. So even if he gets the penalty removed, it doesn't matter. Blade Machine right behind Ikazuki. Never going... I would not go for a move there, my friend. Marius Daniel still looking... Perry the Dog... Okay, so I wasn't paying attention, but Perry the Dog caught past Marius Daniel. As Perry the Dog is really, really wide. Marius Daniel is looking very comfortable right now. He's in 6th. It's here we go. On to the final lap of the... Oh, wait. On to the final lap of the race. Here, it's all or nothing here. As we go on board with Yuki. His Blade Machine is right behind Yuki. It's a slipstream fest right now. So right now, Marius Davis could actually get up to P2 if he just keeps it clean and stays really close to them. This is going to be an insane final part of this race. The last lap, as Seawit has a fantastic lead, 3.5 seconds. He's absolutely shocked everyone today. He's made up quite I think he moved up 2 positions. I mean, he went on pole. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. That is... Zuti, and he's out. Well, it doesn't matter. It's the last lap. There's no safety car. I mean, yeah. Seawit is gonna... He has one more corner left, and that's the famous Parabolica. Will Ikazuki get past Stanley? Stanley is using all his ERS. It would be close between them. But here comes Seawit through the final corner of Parabolica, and he is going to win the Italian Grand Prix for LSR in Group 1. And P2 is going to be Stanley on track, but Ikasuki. So Stanley has moved down all the way to P6. Marius Daniel, no penalties, P2, unless if they get them all removed. But what a race that was here in Group 1. That was a fantastic race from everyone. I mean, and Fireball has a 5-second time penalty for an unserved penalty. I wonder if it was a drive-through or something else. But fantastic job to C-Swit as he increases his championship lead by quite a few points. Fantastic job from C-Swit in P1. Ikasuki, driver of the day. I would agree with that. Started 14th, finished 3rd. And he kept pace with the soft runners and old medium. And there is C-Swit taking the win, followed by Daniel in P2. And P3 is Ikasuki. Great race from everyone. And here comes the champagne for all three of them. What a race from everyone. As C-Swit increases his championship lead to from Stanley. Stanley finishes P6 off the road because of penalties, but he might get one of those removed. But Yuki joined the championship now and finishes 3rd on his very first appearance. Blim Machine finishes 4th. Marius Daniel, keeping out of trouble, finishes 2nd. Perry the Dog finishes 5th, followed by Stanley, Broomhandle, Apex, Fireball, Godfather, Zuti, Robin, Butt Fedora, Alien Bayan, and finally Awesome Gumball and McChicken. Thank you guys for joining us today on this fantastic Monza race, and I hope to join you guys next time for Group 1 at Brazil.